Hi, I'm Jim Wolf, and welcome to the first of our short 5-minute podcasts on developing a program and proposal. You've just been given your scope of work, or you will shortly be given your scope of work for the program that you're going to be designing for the organization that you're working for. And already you're squeezed by time. Time pressure is a huge factor here because you have to do your situation analysis very rapidly. Your challenge for this situation analysis is to deepen your understanding of the situation related to the scope of work that you've been given. This is a reiterative process, and I'm going to emphasize that now, and I'm going to emphasize it at the end of this short Comcast, and I'm going to emphasize it almost every day as we work together and you work together developing your program. But you have to take a flying start, and now's the time, and so let's get going. The first thing to avoid, of course, is to have a solution in search of a problem. As I said before, you really want to deepen your understanding of the situation related to the problem that you've been given. And this means that your situation analysis is, in a sense, a needs assessment. You want to look at the situation and determine what the real need is and design a program based on that real need. But how do you get information about what the real need is to develop your situation analysis? Well, the data for that can come from many sources, and we'll talk about that in a minute. But the type of data that you'll need for your situation analysis will include incidence of disease. It'll include infrastructure, human resources available to you within the organization, contributing factors or causes related to the problem, consequences of not addressing the problem, organizational capacity. You're going to have to learn a great deal about the organizations that you're working with, their mission and vision, and their ability to implement programs on the ground. Who do they have? What are their expertise? All of this will be very important to you. And you'll want to use and develop some comparative data so that people can understand the problem in the area that you're working in comparison to other places that they might be more familiar with. You need to include data on previous solutions to problems and way this type of problem has been addressed before. And it's always a good idea to talk to experts and to review what made their projects successful. So where does the data come from? Well, you can find data in a lot of different places. The demographic health surveys are a great place to start. They've collected, analyzed, and disseminated data on population health, HIV, and nutrition in 200 surveys in over 75 countries. So that's definitely a good place to start. Journal articles and doing a Google search can be helpful. Press releases, and of course personal interviews, and take every opportunity that you can to talk at length with people from the organization that you're working for and getting their input onto the problems and the situation in the countries and places that they're working. And finally, as I said, writing is an iterative process. You're going to take a stab of it now. You're going to work in class to develop your program, but you will need to come back as you understand more about the situation and revise and revise and revise right up to the end. So just in summary, the situation analysis is a way for you to deepen your understanding about the problem that you're confronting and to communicate that clearly and concisely to your audience. Our next Camcast will be on the solution statement and developing a solution, and we'll look forward to seeing you then. Thank you.